What's going on, man? This is actually the first time I've ever done a live stream before, so it's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm feeling good. The hand is recovering already. I'm still numb. Like you can see the hand I had surgery on, like right here. So hopefully that recovers nicely. You have any questions for me, Christopher? Anything on coin or anything you want to talk about? You're the first one here, as usual. My man. I can't express enough just how awesome it is that you're always here, like all the time, man. You're like one of the first ones here every time I do a stream. It's incredible, man. I can't thank you enough for that support. I'm looking at trades right now. I got in at like 11,200, so I'm sitting pretty, but I'm being picky about my exit right now. Well, so far so good. I'm still really numbed up. Like I'm really numbed up. You can see the finger I had surgery on, but I feel good. Like I'm still numb, so I don't feel anything. But I'm sure I'm gonna feel like shit tomorrow. And my hand, it's already hard to type, so I'm nervous about the page because I'm like, geez, I have so much typing to do with this YouTube channel, and now I'm gonna be one-handing it the whole time. So it's gonna be ridiculous. Yeah, guys, Bitcoin is going to be really impressive over the next few years. I can't stress it enough. And Electroneum is going to be there too. Like I've been in Electroneum for many years, and I've made off of a 2-cent rise, the 1-cent rise, and still have a buttload of HODL coins. So I'm very happy with that. Yeah, me too. I hope I end up feeling better soon. What you guys up to today? Doing anything fun? I feel like the market should be moving up. Like it's settling out around 11,600, but the current trend looks like keep going up. Yeah, that's really a good idea. Like diversification is such bullcrap. Like honestly, any people I know that are really heavily diversified just kind of don't really make too much money. It's doing good homework and getting in on certain investments that are going to be profitable, and that's how you make good money trading. I used to trade with a group of people. I basically gave them my money and they invested for me. And for 10 years, this is prior to when I got into investing, and they made me, I think, 20 grand in 10 years, which I think is just horrible considering the amount I had in there, which is a lot more than that. So I started doing stuff on my own, and with a very small sum, because I still had all my money in this other investment, made a big amount in crypto. And I've been doing that ever since, and really believe in crypto. I think that there's just so much future for it. It's incredible, and I have a lot of my eggs in a few baskets. But I'd say I probably have maybe 30 coins I'm invested in, but it used to be more. But I started doing the same thing. I started just going into coins that are more popular, that are doing well. I even got in on Chainlink last year with not a large sum, but something. And I got in at $4, bought a little bit more at $2, and that's up at $15 right now. I can't believe it. It's crazy. So it's just been surreal. I'm trying to get a sale off right now at like 11,600 something. Oh, it just tanked down to like 11,577 now. So I'm back in the waiting game. I could cash out right now and still take a profit, but I'm trying to at least make 500 bucks here. You got to think there's $200 in fees for the buy and the sell process just alone, and then you have to make profit on top of that. So that is what I'm looking for right now. So hopefully we can get a little bit of a bounce. Yeah, this would be a good day. Like I just bought in with it yesterday. Like I bought in like 3 Bitcoin. And sometimes I do leverage. Sometimes I'm doing regular just buys and sells. And like I have a ton of clients too. So like I have all these people that I trade for. And then I have a lot of students, people who just want to learn. So I I have a lot of people to answer to. And, you know, I always have to be making good profits. And a lot of people just look for calls, especially my students and stuff like that. I don't know, but I can give it to you right now if you want. I might not be able to. Like my hand is just really hurting. Well, it's not hurting. It's starting to hurt, but like the numbness is going to wear off, and I'm probably just going to take it easy. Like I'm in the market right now. So, but I'll go over it for you right now. All right. So we did break out of it to the right. So like last video, I said we were going to break out of this channel, right? We didn't want to see a breakdown further in the channel. So what could happen now is we could get a little bit of a sell-off right here, like touching back towards this channel. And the reason for that is that we have a bearish engulfing right here. So a big bearish candle engulfing the bullish candle, which is usually a bearish sign. So it could tickle back down this way. Tickle. It could tickle. But it could definitely end up going down a little bit more. So that's what I think is going to happen with Electroneum. We're going to kind of do something like this. Oh, you can't see me. Oh, no, you can't see me. Hey, thanks, Jace. Welcome to the live stream. So we moved, like if you remember on my charts where I had that descending wedge, okay? We broke out of it to the right as I thought it would. And basically we're going to kind of head back towards that channel right now. And the reason for that is because we haven't broken resistances. So I think that we're going to, you know, it's going to continue moving down. You got to think of it this way, Christopher, like there's going to be a lot more weeding out of weak hands. Like when I do a YouTube, when I do my YouTube channel, it's a bit of a show. You know, I can't just give everybody everything. There's no reason to watch. But in reality, yes, it's all green screen. Yeah. I haven't figured out how to get the actual, the live stream with my software to do a green screen background. So it's just what I have up for the normal stream. But yeah, so like there's going to be a lot more weeding out of weak hands. Like it's that simple. Like you got to think it could go all the way down to 0.004. Theoretically, in a very bearish, like the most bearish scenario, like the most bearish scenario I can think of would be if it went all the way down to the 0.0018 again. Okay, that would be horrible. But in all honesty, horrible for who? You know, we could all buy back in at that lower rate and be very happy with the future. Like I can't stress enough, the Electroneum does have big moons. So think of it this way, guys. If you're not in it for the long term, which a lot of us are at this point, I've learned a lot of you are, I am. And yeah, like I like to have a lot of HODL coin and then a lot of fast coin. So that way, when these big 10Xs come, I can cash out on this profit and then still have a lot of HODL coins. So then if the price trickles down and there's a lot of sell-offs, I'm really not worried about it. I'm not at all. Like I'm holding until 50 cents to $1, like no matter what. And even then, depending on how the project is looking at the current time, if it's still looking very strong and stable and we're moving up through the ranks, there's no reason for me to sell off that coin Like it could easily make me a millionaire. And I know that sounds a little far-fetched, but you got to think Ripple did it. And, Ripple's been very disappointing for a lot of people, getting all the way up to $3 and then a big dump off. I remember my cousin got me into it, and I lost money there flat out. And that's a reality we're all faced with. Hopefully, that we end up in higher prices. And I can't stress enough, the project is really good. Like everything I see on the project is so solid. The things they're doing are really good, and the money that I think that is being put into the project is good too. Like they're really working it, and Richard Ellis seems like a good guy. Like, and not only that, but the coin economics are getting stronger and stronger, and I think we're weeding out the weak hands. So I think before you know it, there's just going to be a much more strong sense in Electroneum, and that'll be coming over the next few years. So I think now is like that big fear phase, and a lot of people like are just scared, and if they don't understand, they're disappointed, and they could be cashing out. So that's great. Get them out of there. I don't care. I want people that are holding and pushing the buying pressure upwards. Yeah. Not only that, but the app is really easy to use. Like it's really easy to buy and sell the coin right now. Like I did some selling at around a cent, not much, but just my fast moving stuff. And it was really easy. I got my sales off in one day. I mean, it can't get any better than that. Yeah, like it could take, here's my prediction on that. Just like Bitcoin's having, my prediction is 1.5 years. So like late 2021, early 2022 will be the pump, I think, for Bitcoin for sure. And I think Electroneum could have the same kind of things happen. You got to think it could take 1 year to 1.5 years before we really see massive price action, like nearing, say, the CEO price, which is many cents. What was it, 20 cents, something crazy. But I think ETN is really putting in everything it needs to actually get there. And I think before you know it, we're going to end up at some higher prices. And these times are going to be honest to God times that you're going to be wanting to just accumulate. And looking back at these prices, you're going to wish you bought more. And honestly, that's where I've always been. Anytime I bought cryptocurrency, I wish I bought more now. And it's a bit of a sobering thing, but it's something that is part of the future. Like cryptocurrency is only going up. It's such in an infancy stage. Even though the last 10 years have been amazing and just huge gains for people that have been involved, I think there's still another 10 years of that or more. It could just really blow up and surpass a lot of stuff. Guys, there's lots of good things to come. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. If you got any questions for me, now's the time. I just got out of surgery, so I'm just chilling today. I'm not going to do a video. I know you guys just see green screen back there, but I just wanted to answer some questions for anybody. If anybody's got any questions. Ooh, big $25 jump on the Bitcoin price with a big wick down. Beautiful. I might get that sale off after all. $500. I can taste it, guys. I can taste it right here. So what I'm going to do when I do share the link. I'm going to be on for another half hour at least. I'm doing like an hour live stream just while I'm trading. So that way, if people have questions or they just wanted to talk to me, they could meet me for the first time. I know I look like shit. I literally just got out of surgery. I look like shit. But, this is my life. This is what I do. This is my 9 to 5. So I trade all day. This is all I do, man. So that's why I've got a giant beard and I've got no one to answer to other than my clients. And They don't care much what I look like. It's not like I have to go in and people please all day. So, this is my life, dude. Thank you so much for your support, Christopher. Like, seriously, I can't stress it enough. You're always first here. You're leaving comments. You're talking all the time. I really appreciate that kind of stuff. You're going to do great when I do giveaways. Like, once I actually get to monetization and I can do giveaways and have merch and all this other stuff, like, dude, you're going to crush it, man. It's going to be awesome. You're going to be getting all kinds of free shit, probably. Like, I want to start with just the ledgers, but I would like to do that. Like, if I actually got to a point where, say, like I had over 100,000 subscribers, something way down the line, dude, I'd do a giveaway every freaking week. I'd do it all the time. Because not only am I making money with YouTube then, but I got my clients and everything too. I'm making money there. This is really like a good gateway for me to like get in touch with new clients, get in touch with new students. And it's just been really great so far. I wish I did this like 3 years ago. I made the channel like a year ago and just didn't do anything with it. I didn't upload any videos. I only started uploading a couple months ago, and it's just been really moving nicely, so I can't complain. Sweet. Thank you, buddy. Thank you very much for your support. And I can't wait for this time next year. It's gonna be exciting. Of course. Happy to be here. Yeah, I was wondering where you lived actually. A lot of people that are students or just YouTube people that are watching are from other countries. It's really cool. Not too many people in the U.S. into crypto yet, which is very interesting. You'd think there would be a lot more people in at this point, especially after the last 10 years. They put it in the news. I'm surprised. I think people just have a lot of trouble pulling the trigger on an investment. They just really don't understand things. They don't really get it. I spoke with this lawyer briefly. He said he knew a doctor or whatever who has several $1,000,000 in Bitcoin, and there's this. He says there's so much more potential, um, for the future with Bitcoin. It's just incredible. As we get up towards these higher market caps, we could just see, incredible growth in the price, and before you know it, things like 10, 11, 12, even $20,000 are going to be just a thing of the past. Yeah, it sounds it, but wait till it's like half, you know? Imagine that day when real adoption happens and, people are using crypto for most things, like just like we use, like think way back in the day, everybody was using coin. literal coins, then the dollar, then credit cards, mostly credit cards now. Yeah, Nigeria has a lot. Nigeria also has the biggest scam rate, as far as I remember. A lot of the scams come from Nigeria as well. It makes sense. When you're ahead of the curve on something, it makes sense to try to make money on it, I guess. I would never do something illegal like that, but it's just, I've been scammed before. It sucked. I thought I found someone better than me. Turns out it was a total scam, and they played me good. I think I lost $8,000 that day, and it was interesting because I could clearly trade myself. I was doing it myself. I didn't need any help. I was actually making quite a bit, and I honestly just thought I found someone better than me. So I was very excited. We talked, but I should have figured out the red flags. Like, he just didn't want to talk to me on the phone. Like, all these weird things, and I just wasn't thinking. I was just in the win zone. I was happy. I was like, who cares? Whatever. Go ahead, do your thing, man. And then he showed me all these profits, and then so I put more in. And by the end of it, I realized I got scammed, and I was out $8,000 or so. So that happened. It's almost 2 years now. 2 years ago now. So it really plays to be very safe, and it's a good thing to really watch out for yourself to make sure you don't get scammed. And yeah, I heard a lot of people lost money with Envion. Yeah. I know what it is. You know what I think will moon sometime soon? XLM. That's been a big waiting coin for a while. Or Orchid, which just got on Gemini Exchange. It's on Coinbase as well. Whenever they release something on Coinbase, oh no, a lot of your ETN is on Cryptopia. Oh no, dude, that's horrible. Oh no, I lost probably nothing really. I lost like 1,000 Electronium, nothing big. I had a lot of Bytecoin, like 24,000 Bytecoin, and then NCP. Well, they're talking about Cryptopia doing something to actually, come back and give us our money back, which would be really nice, or letting us log on. So keep in mind for that. Like, Cryptopia is supposed to reopen again, and then we can get onto it and take all our money off. At least that's what I hear anyway. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. If you got any questions, I'm literally here just to answer questions right now. I just got out of surgery, so I'm just hanging out. Yeah, I hope so. That'd be really unfortunate if everybody just got ripped off. That would suck. I like Gemini probably the best out of all of them. I don't really like Coinbase. They have too many issues, to be honest with you. Yeah, that's what they said. So, like, when are they going to let us on, though, is the question. So, like, I'm just hoping I don't miss that grace period to get online and get my coins off, because that would suck. Oh, the market took a big dip. It was up at like $15 under my buy, and then it dropped almost $80. So I'm back waiting, hodling for now. I'm really confident that it's going to go up to like 11,650 though. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to get the sale off, even if I walk away from it. But I like to actually watch my prediction happen. I've been thinking about shaving the beard too, guys. It's so long. It literally like it gets stuck in my freaking armpits at this point. It's like crazy. It's so long. Yeah, it feels like I'm on point. Like I don't like honest to God, this is the truth. Like when I look at charts, I can almost just see what to do. I don't know if it's like I don't want to sound weird or anything, but it's like I just see what to do. You know, it stands out to me. So like especially stuff that I'm interested in. I've always been good at things that I'm interested in. But when I do things like trading, for instance, like with the charts and analyzing information, I'm able to compile information really well to the point where I can just see what to do. And I have such a high win rate. Like I'm in the 90s with my win rates. So that means that like I'm making good supports and resistances and, following the trends properly and creating, good structure. So yeah, I hope you guys have been making good money. The supports are solid. The resistances are true. So, if you're getting in near the supports, you're getting out towards the resistances, you're a happy camper. Like you guys could have easily made over 100% just since I've started this YouTube channel. And that's really exciting stuff. I remember before I found crypto, 10% a year was something that was just very great. And to be honest, I wasn't getting that even. And after I found crypto, I'm making 10% every few weeks or every week. So it's incredible. I can't stress it enough. It's just the volatility is amazing. I love it. I love it. Well, get this. Okay, so my buy or my sell missed by $2. Oh man, it's painful. I had to sell off at 11,622, and it went up to 625 briefly. So the next hill I was expecting to hit it went up to 11,621.78. See, there's three of you guys watching. If you guys got any questions, now's a good time for it. I'm just here to answer questions today. I had a surgery today, so I'm just taking it easy. I can't move my hand too good, so I can't really type very well and do my normal thing. Although it looks like tomorrow I'm going to be in the same boat, so it's going to be an interesting channel for a week or two, just with my injured hand. Ugh. If you're looking to fast flip Electroneum, I'll tell you exactly when to get in. Like, for instance, when I said accumulate last, you caught that one, I believe. But you would have wanted to flip that from 0.005 to 6 and take that gain. And then before that, the best optimal time was 0.0018. And then you could have flipped that any time from 0.05 or 0.005 up to a cent. Sorry, I'm going all off memory right now. I don't have any. I just have my graph up that I'm looking at to sell and buy right now. So I think Electroneum, you really have to get in at the right times if you're looking to pump and dump, or make some fast gain. You have to do it like perfect. It's not a coin. It's not a pump and dump coin. It doesn't have. There's not enough volatility. So, for instance, I wouldn't be doing that too much either. Like, you could just flip some of the main coins, like Bitcoin, for instance, all day. Like, almost every day you can get in a sale and a buy, or a buy and a sale, excuse me. So, like, yesterday when it was down at like 9.1, 9.2, that's when I got in. And I could take this profit any time, but I'm being specific about it. But keep in mind as well, guys, just, with putting in money right now, it is a little risky. Remember, there was that CME futures gap down at 9,600. That will fill. It will. Like, I have no doubt in my mind that we will be below 10,000 again. It's just when. It could take 6 months. It's looking like it's going to pan out in 6 months. If we don't get like a massive drop off over the next 2 weeks, it could take months. It could take months for it to actually get back down there. And you got to think, if we actually peak out late 2021, early 2022, there's a lot more room for a correction. So I'm anticipating a correction eventually. It's just a matter of time. When is the question. Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. If you got any questions, feel free to ask. I'm literally only here to answer questions right now. I just got out of surgery today, so I'm a little just chilling for today. Easy peasy. KuCoin makes it very easy. From any main exchange to KuCoin exchange, that easy, back to Electroneum wallet. Simple. That's why I like it so much. Like I've said, I've had up to 100 coins. I know how it is with the wallets. Like, this wallet is easy. It's simple. It's well done. What do you mean grandfathered? Interesting. That might not be true. The reason I say that is because I just recently bought some and I wasn't on a virtual private network at the time. So that might not be true. There's always Trade Ogre as well. But Trade Ogre doesn't have as much volume going, so it's a little harder to get the buys and the sells off for sure. What do you think of the NordVPN? I think they're pretty good. Well, that makes sense. Yeah, I think Electroneum's just going to really impress us. I think a lot of people got frustrated, buying in like the 10 to 20 cent range, and if they bought there, they bought at the wrong time. But there's been some people coming into the channel venting basically, and it's like, dude, you bought it like this horrible time. How do you expect to turn a profit? You can't just follow the FOMO. Like, where do I have it? Buy the rumor, sell the news. Okay, so like, when you shouldn't be buying the news, never. So I think a lot of people that got in on the ICO, they just weren't thinking. So I think that when you talk about like coin price and getting in at the proper times, you've got to get in at the proper area to remain profitable. Yeah, and that's what you have to do. So when you buy high, and you're in a bad buy, flat out, you have to continuously buy the dip, cost average, and continuously move your money. And if you would have done that, say, since, let's say, 10 cents, you would be 61% profitable buying the dips all the way down. It's 50 to 61%. So you should be pretty good right now. Like like I said, I got in at like 0.004-ish. I got in at 0.0018. So those are my buys right now. But I was accumulating I've been mining Electroneum for years. And that's what's been really exciting for me. Just accumulating all this coin. I remember selling some Electroneum back at like 20 cents. And, that was a great time for the Electroneum price to mine it. And now I'm getting a lot more coin when I mine it, but not as much on the price end. But that's okay. That'll come with time. So I think, really being prepared for the future is key. And cryptocurrencies in general, the future. No one's going to want to carry around even plastic at some point. It's going to play itself out, and everyone's just going to want their smartphone. And before you know it, everything will just be phone-based and connected through some form of digital asset. I probably should have shot this video in my upstairs and not my green screen room, because I wonder if people are thinking that I have a green screen and I'm just not doing it right. Geez, I was up at like 5 this morning. Oh my gosh, I'm tired. It's almost time for a nap. But I can't get away from these screens right now. I've got an open buy with a sizable sum. I'll say that much. It's I guess there's no shame in hiding it. I'm trading with 30 right now, 30K. So hopefully it pans out. Yeah, a lot of people are at work. Like in the States, a lot of people sign on around 3 p.m. So I'm a little early for that right now. Like, I wasn't expecting too many people for the live stream. I was just expecting a few of the regulars. But that's good enough for me. I enjoy my crowd so much. It's awesome. Like, I really love it. I love the interaction. And it's not only that, but it's cool to really record the process. So, like, in 10 years, I can look back and be like, hey, I believed. I told everybody. I was even doing a YouTube channel about it, and I made tons of money. Hey, what's up, Crypto Dog? Welcome to the stream, man. Hope you are well. Yeah, I wanted to do a live stream. It's the first one I've ever done, so hence the green screen. But I probably should have done this upstairs. It would have looked a little nicer. But I had surgery this morning, and I can't really type with my hand really well, and it might only get worse over the next few days. Uh, well, I used to do Telegram a lot, but and chat with me live when I'm on there. But the reality is that trading is my full-time gig. So that in reality, YouTube is kind of like my backup. Like I enjoy it, but I'm not a showman. I'm not as I'm not as good at it yet. So I'm learning, and working on learning how to edit better, learning how to just shoot the videos in general. Like I did Twitch before this, and it was decently popular for what Twitch is, but like in general, YouTube just blew up, surpassed it in a month. Like years of twitching for nothing basically. It was just not that profitable. Um, I definitely made a lot more in donations uh, by a long shot. So come on, market, go up and recover already. Yeah, it feels like I'm doing good. Like I feel like whenever I shoot a video, if I'm getting at least one sub, I mean that's good. For now, for the type of YouTube channel that I'm doing, which is continued daily technical analysis on multiple coins. I mean, I can't ask for much or more in the early stages. As long as I'm getting a sub a video, that's good enough for me. That means I'm moving in the right direction. Yeah, I wish I did too. I wish they did too. I can't wait till I actually have the moment to really sit down and question Richard Ells someday. Like, I know my channel will have to get more popular before he recognizes me like that. So I'm hoping that my like technical analysis that I've been doing, which is honest to God, it's really good. So like, I think that'll get noticed over time, and then before you know it, uh, I'll be able to interview him. I'll be able to really ask him the real questions that maybe people aren't wanting to ask because they're afraid or they don't want to get cut out in a sense. Like I want to ask him, where do you see the price? Where do you see yourself in phase 3? Where do you see yourself down the road with Electroneum? I have so many questions for the guy. So I would love to be able to talk to him, and Patreon would just be sick. That would be great. Because I'm really heavily invested in Electroneum, so like I could definitely be involved in some way. I could give you guys that much. I don't want to disclose how much Electroneum I have, but I've invested a substantial amount. I wonder when I'm going to be able to feel my hand again. Hopefully not anytime soon. It's supposed to hurt. Guys, I wanted to just say something. Just so you guys know, like I've made my life on crypto. Okay, like I've had several businesses before I got into crypto where I spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on failed businesses that failed all because of things out of my reach. For instance, I had a business called Imperial, and my partner died, and he was my uncle as well. But I just couldn't afford to keep the business open. It was horribly unfortunate. And then when I got into crypto, I used a very small investment. And to be honest, guys, at first when I got into cryptocurrencies, I lost money. I got in at the wrong times and lost money, clear as day. And I learned my lesson, and then made some good investments, very good investments to be honest. And it changed my life. It really changed my life. And crypto, is honest to God, made me, I don't want to say wealthy, but I mean, I'm in a very comfortable place, and I see it as getting more and more comfortable as time goes on. Not in the reality of people in my life, but in the financial aspect. I see it as getting better and better with less and less work. So I can't complain with that. And I think with the next bull market peak, I think I could retire in my 30s. So that would be, and not just focusing on myself, guys. I have 2 kids. I have a wife. I have a family. So I have them to answer to and provide for. And I think that I've made good decisions. It's just I have to be very patient. I have to be very patient now, and I have to wait. And I don't know if you guys can see this too well, but just this chart here, like I think we're in this next bull phase for sure, and the peak could be all the way up at $140,000 here. So it could really just happen, and it could happen quickly. And I think the prediction of 2021 to 2022 early is just accurate. So you've got to hold your bags until then, guys. Thank you, Sandib. Thank you for tuning in, man. It's good to see you. How you doing, buddy? Yes, Crypto Dog, mark my words, okay? I really believe, like with bells on, 2021 late, so December-ish, early 2022. That's my prediction for an $80,000 to $140,000 Bitcoin, assuming the bullish aspects continue to play out over the next year. So, for instance, that would be weaning up, sell off, weaning up, sell off, weaning up, sell off. So, working its way up towards, proper proportionate values to actually hit those all-time highs. Guys, don't get fooled. When 20,000 rolls around, everyone and their mother is going to want to sell. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't be fooled. Okay? Like, there's a time for selling, and this time, it's not like the last few years. Okay? The last few years were totally different. It was a reaccumulation phase, an expansion phase, an accumulation phase before that, and before that, a bear market after the previous bull run, which hit up to 20,000. And guys, if my memory serves me right, $1,000 Bitcoin to $20,000 Bitcoin. Okay, guys, that was a huge gain. We could easily see something like that again, hitting up to $100,000. So there's many reasons that Bitcoin is just the most popular asset out there. And it's not just because of the volatility and how just amazing it is and how easy it is to make money, but just how much it's gained. If you think all the way back to 2011, it was under $1. Under $1, guys. That's just incredible to see an asset class grow that much. I remember people saying, oh, it's a bubble. It's going to pop. It's a bubble. It's going to pop. It's a bubble. It's going to pop. And it just never did. So it was just really cool to see that kind of stuff happen. And I think the future just is going to just repeat itself. Why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it? Okay, guys. So like I'm planning to hold to these all-time highs. And it's not going to be $20,000 or $30,000 or $40,000. It's going to be something much more. Something much more. $20,000 is infantile compared to what can actually happen. Okay, guys. So this next year is important. Let's say we close the year out at around $13,000 to $15,000 this year, a bullish sentiment. That would be great. Okay, that is great news. Okay, if we break down, say, get a bearish sentiment and finish the year at around 9,600 to 10,600, that's not good. Then we might not see some of these all-time highs come 2021. But proper sentiment has to be put in. It just has to be. The Mint. I was just checking out your channel. Congratulations on your success. I thought you had over 3,000 subscribers, man. That is awesome. Link. Oh, man. You know what? I got in on Link last year at $4 and $2, not with large sums, but with something, a decent amount. And I remember giving up on it when it got back, and when it dropped down under $2, I was like, shit, I got wrecked. And then, honest to God, it is the new Tesla. It could keep going. It could easily hit $20, easily. And if you think about how just strong the project is going, it could easily go higher. It could easily just keep going. Like I actually initially thought that around $16 would be the peak. But after all of this rise and how quickly it's gone up, it's so exciting. We could easily see $20. And then I would like to reanalyze. But I think the pump could just keep going. I think what we're getting now is just a little bit of a pullback just in the Bitcoin price alone. And that, that has a little bit of effect. We noticed there was a little bit of a pullback going when that happened. And as much as we like to try to say every asset is their own class at this point, especially in cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin still leads the pack. So as we get some of these higher Bitcoin prices over the next few years, I think coins are really going to explode. I think it's going to be insane. I think we're all just going to be blown away, the bag holders that have been holding on. You have to think from 2011 up to 2020, the people that have held their coin for that long are filthy rich. They are well off. And it doesn't look like cryptocurrency is going away. It only looks like it's getting more and more popular. So as time goes on, guys, I think things even like credit cards, cash money, coins are going to get pushed aside. And before you know it, cryptocurrency is going to be the main form of transaction base. And, I'm in my 30s, and I think that people in their 20s and teenage years are just going to be in the best position they've been in for 20, 30 years. And it's just incredible. So I know I'm going to be in on that. And I think I'm going to end up being a millionaire from it. Like, I really believe that, because I'm going to be holding it till the proper times. I'm not going to be selling off at $20,000, $30,000, and my Chainlink, I'm still holding it. I'm holding it proud from $4, guys, $4 and $2. That is a hard hold. When you're up more than double on your money, it is so hard not to cash out. Thank you, the Mint. That I gotta say, your channel's awesome, man. I really like it a lot. I've definitely watched it, so I'm subscribed to you as well. And lots of good things coming for cryptocurrency. And you're probably right. I'm waiting for this big bull market to really kick in with all the price action. I think the most subs I ever got in one day was 13, and that just felt like I was just blown away. I was like, man, this is crazy. I had almost 500 views on the video, so. Go figure. But I actually have a question for you, Mint. Are you monetized yet? Did you get there? How does the 4,000 hours thing work? Does that go by yearly, or does that just kind of keep going and roll over? And as you get more subscribers, it just piles on. Because at this rate, it looks like I'm going to hit, 1,000 subscribers at like 12 months maybe. But then after that, I still have view time, which by my calculations, I should be at around 2,800 hours after the first year. Now that was on a fixed price growth or fixed chart, not a variable chart. So I think as I get more subscribers, obviously I'll get more watch time. Well, I think your channel's great, man. I'll be sure to come by and check it out and leave some comments. Just say hello. Yeah, that's what I thought too, Mint. It seems like just an ongoing process that you have to continue at, and that's what it seems like to me. And gaming, of course, I'm into gaming. I'm into cryptocurrency. So I played StarCraft for a long time. I played Doom. I played Gears of War. Gears of War is something Gears of War and StarCraft was something I was basically professional in for a while. But once I had kids, I toned back and stopped going to tournaments and stuff. And I really liked gaming a lot. It was profitable for me for a while, but in the end, my regular jobs and crypto has far surpassed it. But I definitely enjoy gaming. Gaming is awesome. Welcome to the stream, guys. If you have any questions for me, now's the time. I'm just here for question answering, and if you have any questions on coins or any questions at all, I had surgery today, so I'm not doing my regular stream. I just wanted to kind of chill back and talk to the community a little bit. Oh, how you guys like that Zcash? Wow, $18 all the way up over 100 now. A little bit down. What is it at right now? It's at like $82. Having a little bit of a pullback, but all the way up over $100 at one point. I think that's just crazy. That is amazing. I probably have about 100 different coins in my portfolio at tops, but I have it narrowed down to the bulks into about 30 different coins. I know that seems like a wide berth, but I'd say I'm mostly in Bitcoin, Chainlink, Electroneum, Bytecoin, Zcash. What else do I got? I don't have my phone on me. What else do I have? I have Ethereum. All the main ones, most people have as well. But geez, the coins are really piling up at this point. I have more in coin than I have in cash and in investments by far. By far. I really believe in it. I can't stress it enough. I'm either going to go broke in cryptocurrency or I'm going to become rich. And that's what I really believe. And I think it's the latter for sure. I think I'm going to end up being wealthy from it, more wealthy, and continue my growth. I also trade for a lot of people, Mint. Like people that I do two things. I teach people about crypto. So like one-on-one lessons for an hourly rate. I teach them, it depends where they're at in their own venture, but I, say like a beginner, I teach them how to navigate the exchange and avoid fees. And at the advanced level, I literally give them buy calls and sell calls and, tell them exactly what to do. And then I also I take investors as well. So I have people that literally just give me their money and I invest for them, take percentages, stuff like that. And I'm working towards almost up at 100 investors now. So it's getting somewhere. And that's just in the last 2 years. So I can't stress enough, guys. Crypto's been life-changing for me. I wish I got in 2011. I remember somebody told me about it. And I just blew it off like it was nothing. And it was the person who told me about it was kind of a goofball. So I was kind of like, whatever. I'm not buying into that. Well, I put it out there that this is like a gateway. YouTube is a big gateway for me. I put it out there that I teach hourly rates. I say that I do investors, almost every video I do. So I have people that email me privately, and then I take it from there. I have paperwork. I have every little thing you can imagine. And I take my job as serious as you can imagine anybody would take their job seriously involving money. I handle their money as if it's my own. I do the same thing with their money as I do with my own. So theoretically, if I'm cashing out, and I'll be honest, I do one big pot. That's how good I am, I guess. Like I have a 98% win rate, so I'm not losing very much. So the chances of me having a back-to-back bad call are just it's not happening. I'd be losing money. If you're under 90% of a win rate, you're losing money in the crypto game. So for me, it's just, I use my YouTube channel to get myself out there. I talk about, what I can do for people. I not only that, but then I try to do the best technical analysis I possibly can. I try to avoid, here's what a lot of YouTubers fall into, I've noticed. They really get stuck on the news. And the news is all bullshit. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. The coin is going to do what the coin is going to do. And so graph analysis, I think, is the most important thing for cryptocurrency price action. And to be able to predict which way it's going and where, the open and closes are going to be, that's just really important. Now, on YouTube, I give a general idea of what's going on, but I don't give them everything. Like I for my students, for my investors, I really tell them every little thing on what to do and how to benefit and everything. YouTube is a bit of a show. It's like you're putting on a show for everybody. And the reality is you can't give away every little thing. Or there's no reason to watch. There's no reason to invest. There's no reason to pay for lessons. And I've found that $100 an hour is very fair for a lot of people. Like some of the more popular YouTubers and popular people in the crypto realm, they'll charge you almost a Bitcoin just for an hour of your time or something much more than I do. So I found that I get more clients with a lower price, good information, and just being readily available for people so that when they email me, I can get back to them quickly. And that's how I started. And I remember starting with just a few clients. And, it was all hearsay people passing my name around. And before you know it, people are curious and they want to talk to you about investing and making more money. Everybody wants to make more money. And I've always been a firm believer of being smart. And you don't have to work hard to make money. You have to work smart. So I think that, investing in cryptocurrencies in general, without even talking about getting in the proper times, is just a really good thing, especially with all the potential growth it can have. Yes, I totally agree with that. The ETN, I was just talking about this a little earlier, but Electroneum, when you think about the recent pumps, okay, last year or maybe it was like a year and a half ago now, but it was up to 2 cents, right? Plummeted down at the low right before the cent rise, all the way down to 0.0018. Okay, this is all off memory too, guys. I'm not looking at any charts. So then that rise up to a cent. Okay, I accumulated at that base. I accumulated at 0.004. I think I even accumulated at 0.002 something. But 0.0018 is where I bought a mass majority of my bulk. So I got in real low. And what I think is going on since the ICO price, which was much, much higher, we're talking 20 cents or something, there's been a lot of weeding out of weak hands. They were giving away Electroneum for a long time. Okay, that hurts price no matter what. Okay, so you got to think that the price action right now is just people either taking profits, scared. Okay, they're fearful of the coin plummeting more. And the reason it hasn't plummeted more, just a little bit more on that one, is because the project is so good. The project is so solid. I can't stress it enough. It's one of the more solid projects out there. So I think that's why it's with such a low market cap, with such a low price. That's why it's so high in the ranks right now, is because of how good the project is. So I think the weeding out of weak hands is just something that's good. I want to accumulate more. I can't wait. And for instance, last week I was telling everybody to accumulate
at 0.005, and then 1 week later, the graphs read a price spike, and it shot all the way up to 0.006. I did a video on electronium pumping. So it's very interesting that the TA, it looks a little painful, but it might just be accurate, healthy price action right now. And granted, guys, it's me saying that is a real thing, just because of how it pumped up and then went sideways so back to back. Like we had those descending wedges 3 times back to back, pumps out of it. But that is just weeding out of weak hands. I can't stress that enough. So like it could, I don't feel like there's much manipulation going on. I feel like there's just regular coin action. Granted, it's kind of like depressing. Nobody wants to see their coin when it pumps up 10x go down half or more. Nobody wants to see that. But in reality, what happens with these coins when they get a big pump up like that? A 50 to 80% dump. We've seen Bitcoin do it time and time again. What is the difference from a coin like Electroneum? You know? So I think this is just part of the plan. And if it was easy and everybody was just thinking like I did, the coin price would be a lot higher for starts. But there wouldn't be a lot of selling off pressure going, and ascent would just be nothing. We could be back up there already. But and furthermore, if it was easy, everybody would be doing it. Everybody would know what to do. And I feel like, I don't like saying this the way I'm about to say it, but in reality, I feel like I have a gift with cryptocurrency that I can see what to do based off of my study. It's like some people just have a gift with math. Some people have science. Some people have, piloting or something, a hobby that they're very good at. I feel like cryptocurrency is just something that I can do minimal study for, and I do a lot of studying just to be transparent, and see the patterns, it's almost like an algorithm looking. It's very cool. And even sometimes, like I know I don't sound like this on YouTube, like I always have something to say, and that's the point. But in reality, sometimes when I'm making a call, it's almost jumping out at me, like I can just see it. And I think that's some kind of gift that I have. And I know that doesn't answer a lot of questions on why I'm able to predict things the way I am. But in general, when I study, it just jumps right out at me, and I can just see what to do. And I think that that's just a really strong gift that I've been given with market analysis. And I never had a teacher. I taught myself. I literally spent years just teaching myself and trial and error, using small amounts of money, so that when I was ready to actually make trades, I waited till my win percentage was higher to get in with more money. And then when I was at a place where I'm, say, in the 90s, is when I started doing my bigger trades, and that's when I started to make my fortune. And I hope you guys can tell that, the way I say it, when I say fortune or wealth, I didn't always have it. I used to be pretty broke and spent all my money on projects and businesses. And I'm really glad I found crypto, and I'm really glad that the market's been so good to me, and my brain just functions so well in the aspects of cryptocurrencies, and then I'm able to share my gift with everyone. I think that it's just really awesome. I feel like a lot of people are making money. They're getting good calls. I think people that got in at bad times, for instance, that's just bad analysis. And it's hard to know. It really is hard to know with something so new. Like cryptocurrency has only been around for 10 years. That's not a long time. So I feel like cryptocurrency even still has some tricks up its sleeve. And, I'm not looking forward to getting doped, but so far so good, I can say. And I think with good TA, that's all you can ask for these days. News is just so overrated. By the time it hits the news, it's already too late. It's already too late. Buy the rumor, sell the news. Oh, and guys, when you're talking about the comparisons, think ETN for a minute and then think Zcash. Remember last year they were talking about the project being horrible on Zcash, right? It's down to 18 bucks. Everyone's like, Zcash is done. It's going down to 10 bucks. I even believed for a brief moment it was going down to 10 bucks. And, before you know it, 1 year later at almost, a 4x, 5x? Jeez. Wow, I am glad I did not listen to that. So I can't stress enough, guys. Electroneum is going to do the same kind of thing for you. Just be patient. Be so patient, not only with your selling, but with your buying. Okay, so that you're accumulating at the right times. Yes, man. Thank you for tuning in. I'll be sure to stop by your channel and show you some support as well. Thank you for tuning in. It means a lot when you see a YouTuber that's further along than you coming in to visit. That's just the coolest thing, man. So I can't stress that enough. Thank you for your support. Thank you for stopping in. And I'm going to continue doing these videos and technical analysis. And hopefully I'll be healing up good over the next few days. I'm hoping I get a video in tomorrow. It's not a live stream and I can get back to my TA. But thanks for tuning in. And guys, if you got any more questions, I think I'm going to wrap it up here. I've been streaming for about an hour and 13 minutes now. So I'm going to go hang out with the kids and the family. If you guys got any more questions, now's the time. Anybody have any last minute questions? Take care, man. Thanks for stopping by, man. I look forward to talking with you again. You too, buddy. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you for tuning in to this live stream. It's the first one I've ever done. I just wanted to, talk with the community, get a little bit of better acknowledgement that, you guys are around, and I really want to interact with you guys. It's really why I do this, other than just keeping records, and just to meet new clients and new investors, new students, all of the above. And, guys, I'm having a great time with this. It's really exciting, the times that we're in with cryptocurrency, and the future is going to bring some great times to those who have been patiently holding their bags. We can all joke that we're broke as hell now and we'll never sell. But when the time comes, we will all be wealthy. I really believe it. So just hold your bags, get in at the right times, be prepared for the future, because it's right around the corner. The future is now. We're already in the bull market. It just doesn't feel too bull markety. But if you think about it, since March, we have had a $6,000-7,000 rise. So the bull market is here, guys. Will it pan off a little bit? Don't forget about the CME futures gap. I think we will end up back down there eventually, but when? Okay? That's all I got time for today, guys. Thank you for tuning in, guys. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.